like putting together little fun videos, and they're going to be overly edited with memes and cartoons and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I think it's yeah, I'm Seth Peek. I'm the owner of S Peek Painting, and my wife and I own Peek Realty here on the central coast of California, 2 hours south of Silicon Valley. If you have an iPhone, that's Cupertino. We are in a beautiful spot in California. Currently, we have 12 employees. Last year, we did 1.68 mil in revenue. So we're on a growth trajectory, slight growth trajectory right now. Mostly residential repaint. We do a fair amount of HOA. Cabinet painting, and we're getting into concrete coatings this summer, I think. We'll see. We've been in business since 2018, so just past 4 years.
You were brought up around the expectation of, if you're going to run a painting business, you're also going to be professional.
Yeah.
Like your cohort or who was around you, the path that you expected to walk down.
It's a combination of nature and nurture, I think. I hear it say a lot. I think I was listening to, you're on your podcast with Brandon, and you said something like, you're either a college painter, or your dad was a painter, or you just needed a job and you painted for 10 years. Like with me, not everybody is above the line in terms of their behavior in life, but thankfully you're in a family that has values, and you do what you need to do. You keep your honest, you're honest. You have integrity in your business dealings. My dad, my Uncle John, a lot of guys in PCA know Uncle John Peek, my dad, Ned, my Uncle Bob, my brother-in-law, Arturo, and myself, we're all painting contractors, and we're all happily married. And none of us smoke crystal meth behind 7-Eleven, the dumpster, with our painter's lights on, drinking a 40. So go figure. It can be done. We've transcended the stereotype of the drunk painter. I've never been in that wheelhouse. I don't come from that background. I've only ever been around painting contractors that have their stuff together and have marriages intact. I've been around people that are to party and whatnot. My last boss, he wasn't that way either. When I got my contractor's license, I started my business, and I loosely modeled it after Peek Brothers Painting. And I was thinking, I'm going to be a business person, and I happen to paint houses. So I had that framework from the start. This is a business. We're not going to make money just so we could party the money away. Yeah. So thankfully I was raised around responsible people, but I tell people I'm a painting contractor. They kind of look at me like, no, you're not, you're lying. You're here to feed the Peek family,
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to.
It's like a fiduciary. It's super easy to be a martyr.
Yeah.
When there's no accountability, right? Don't feel the full weight of fiduciary responsibility for your company.
Yeah.
Because it's you, right? So it's like, I don't have shareholders that are like, hey man, I feel like we're donating to the. Well, you kind of know it. It kind of eats at you a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's easier to be a martyr than to deal with that accountability.
Well, that's one thing that I do have that check, because my wife are you familiar with DISC?
Yep.
So my wife is a capital D, and I'm a capital I. And so I'm the kiss babies, shake hands guy, and she's this is how it's going to be person. She looks at, now tell me why we're not, because I like Rick.
Yeah.
She's like, ugh. So she's kind of steering the ship.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like,
no, but it's good
like
to have the balance.
$10,000 a year?
Yeah.
Is that how much you like them? How much do you like them? Would you like them? What if it was 50 grand? Oh, now there is a line. Okay. Where is the line? It's somewhere between 10 grand and 50 grand. How much is the relationship worth a year where it's like donation based? And
that's how much it is, really. It's quite a bit of money difference for sure.
Yeah. Thanks for being on, Seth. Appreciate it. You're an example of professionalization in a trade that's moving through that journey of becoming professionalized. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Hey, it's been fun. I'm Seth Peek. I'm the owner of SP. I'm the proprietor of SP Painting. No,
only idiots say proprietor. I mean, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.